Okay. Well, I'll start that off for you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, guys, so this is Neverwinter Nights. We're gonna run the third expansion, so yeah, hell yeah, we're in German. You can meme about that as much as you want. There's actually no way I can put this in English. I mean, there is one, but it's really annoying. I'm not gonna do it. So the first thing is, in this game, you're actually required to make a new character every time you start. So we're running the Hordes of the Underdark expansion, so we're gonna make a nice new boy. We get to pick a portrait, which is really nice. So we're gonna become a cow, a really angry cow today. Okay. So furthermore, we're a monk. I'm gonna hopefully translate everything that's important for you guys. We max strength. So this is a D&D adaptation. I didn't even talk about this so far, but strength basically makes me better in combat. Constitution makes me survive. Intelligence gives me some skills. Furthermore, we pick some skills. This game has skills just like original 3.5 D&D. There's some combat feats that I really want and some combat skills, but I need lore to identify. I need appraise for a nice glitch. I need tumble because it's combat, and concentration because it's combat feat. And then we're gonna pick skill focus here, and the reason for that isn't gonna become obvious later in the game. And power attack, because power attack is a prerequisite for something we need later. So now we come to the actual fun part. So we get to customize our character. Hell yeah! So we're gonna become the beardy boy today. This is him. Look at him. Also, he was too skinny for my taste. So now we. the great thing though is we can pick his skin color. I mean, isn't that great? But I'm not all about this green blue fuzz. We're a steel man, and also hair is steel. So we're full steel today. Iron Man is gonna roll out. First, we're Heck-a-thon, and we're 2018 years old. And finally, we got to play the game. And once I skip the cutscene, we start with time. So get ready, Zook. 3, 2, 1, go. Hell yeah, we're off. So now, since this is kind of complicated what's going on, I need to pick some skills and level up my character, because we're apparently the hero from the further missions, from the previous missions. Sorry, I'm not supposed to do that. So first thing I need to do is level up to level 15. And I'm going to pick some feats that you don't really care about, but it's mostly combat stuff that just makes me really, 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 really overpowered later on. I'm just going to max strength. And now I'm going to become a wizard. And the literal only reason why I want to be a wizard in the first place is one thing. Actually, two things. But the first thing is we have some nice spells like Expeditious Retreat, which just makes me run a bit faster. But this is the main point. I want to be having a pet, and that pet needs to be a panther. And her name is Shra today, because Skra. Yeah, I don't know. The game just randomly generated that name, so I can't do anything about that. Okay, so, and now we're a nice mixture of monk and wizard, and we're gonna make the rest of the game pick the stuff for us. And now we're dreaming. The story in this game is really, really complex. It is actually. You should all play this game. I'm not kidding. And we're getting robbed by this drow girl, but she's dead already, so rest in peace. And we're gonna talk to this. But it's boring, talking is kind of boring, so what we really want to do is loot their arsenal! Hell yeah! So take all their gold, take all their precious weapons, take all their stuffs, and the haste potion, that is nice because it makes me run faster. Equip this, take this, equip this, equip this, equip this. Dude, we're already really strong now, but I mean, they kind of wanted us to do all of this, so it's completely fine. Don't worry about it. So meanwhile, I cast this spell, and we're off. Like, we're reasonably fast now, and we can go off to our adventures. So now our friends from the previous adventures, they they greet us, but we're just gonna ignore them and proceed with the actual story. So we're in Waterdeep now, and Waterdeep is one of the entrances to the Underdark, and coincidentally we're here and we're getting attacked by... Why is the game freezing? Hello? Okay, this is a fantastic start because I think the game has crashed right now. It actually did. Oh, never mind. It's back! Guys, we're back! We can play! Okay, we did it. Fantastic. We're in the cutscene right now. It's a bit laggy though, so I don't know where that comes from, but it's completely alright. I'm 100% sure the game is like having absolutely no issues right now. But yeah, meanwhile while my friends do all the work, I just do some menu management because I have to do that. To bind some stuff for later. I'm gonna drink my haste potion to go really fast. And I swear this is the last point where I have to actually do something to go fast. So I forgot to mention, we're a monk, so we're gonna punch people and kick them to death. And the really good thing about being a monk as well is that every monk level I take gives me permanent movement speed. So that's really nice for a speedrun, right? So all of these spells are cast by some cleric, but whatever, I mean, don't even worry about it. So what we're going to do is go into the Underdark, and in order to do that we need to go through the Undermountain, which is where some weird wizard boy, or old wizard mage, whatever, he's reigning there, and he has put a huge maze together and he has disappeared, and normally we have to solve all of these things, all of his mazes and stuff, but also look at her appear and have nobody because this game is great. So all we do now is sell absolutely everything we just robbed. Also I need to bind this, I put it to the second page. I think I forgot to put points into lore or something, so normally I'm supposed to identify these things. So I'm gonna buy this robe. And this robe's actually the best robe in the game. Once I've sell this, I should be fine. There we go, and this robe makes me invisible, but don't worry about it. So now we have permanent haste, and permanent haste is all we need, because haste makes me A, run really fast, as you can see. This is, by the way, not even remotely as fast as we're going to be going in just a few minutes, but it's good. It's a good start. And B, it gives me additional attacks per second. So this is the first really big puzzle. This is where you're supposed to spend a few hours of your life solving these. But what we can do is just first try every time, by the way. Summon our what is it called? Our pet on the other side that just makes it solve the puzzle. So shout out to our Panther being able to be really smart. Do you know that, you Panther? Don't worry guys, Iron Man will be back. So now I cast Invis, and I also want to have Invis for later and dismiss her. And then I also want to have a few more True Strikes. And this is the second level of the Undermountain, and again, you're supposed to solve this insanely long puzzle with all of these glowing things right here. But the good thing is, boys, this is the door, and what we can do is... And I first tried that again, and that's really hard, and I'm actually kind of proud of myself, so I could just... in this game, you can just walk through doors, and it looks really easy. Yeah, so that's nice. We skipped 2/3 of the first act already, so now we're just gonna skip the third part, right? So I might explain how walking through doors works here, because I need to do it again, or I want to do it again in order to keep my invisibility so that all these guys that you see here are not aggro. So in this game you can actually glitch through a door partly when you just click on the other side. You can see how it's kind of more difficult now. There we go, nicely done. And the game kind of, when you glitch through a door, it just makes you move back. But if you turn around, right, it like makes you take a step back, okay? But if you just turn around, then it makes the step back in the other direction. And that way, you take the steps through the actual door, and then you clip the door. So now we're in the Underdark. We need to finish the act by finding Hallister, who's the guy who made all of this maze that I just skipped in 2 minutes. And he's conveniently behind this door. And the good thing is, it's programmed in a way that the event only starts if I actually trigger the door, so... You've already learned that you can walk through... Oh, I'd first try that again. Oh my god, I'm making this look so easy. So all these boys here, they never mind me just freeing Hellisher right in front of their faces. So I can just mind my own business, and they're just mind theirs, and never taunt me. Also, my henchman is also apparently really good at clipping through doors, but yeah, shoutouts to Nethera. So yeah, we did it. This is the first act, so... All we need in an RPG, of course, is infinite XP and infinite gold, right? So we're gonna take part of the first thing. So listen to this. No, I'm not close enough. There we go. Oh no, I did it wrong. God damn it. Zum Gruß. So I need to load back into the last part because I messed it up and I need to clip the door again, but it's completely fine. I forgot to quick save. Oh, easy every time, so no problem. So yeah, what happens here is a big glitch. So I want a lot of XP because a lot of XP makes me really strong, right? And conveniently, the game is, since it's a D&D D20 adaptation, you can pause it, and it never checks. There's no flag that is set that you have talked to Halaster and finished the act, so you can just infinitely do it while the game is paused, and then that way gain infinite XP. Oh no, reset. So now I just quick save. Okay, there we go. And you can see I'm gonna pull this up, and every time I talk to him, I gain 7,500 XP, and I can just do that infinitely as long as I want. So just listen to this beautiful dialogue. So that's me just clicking my mouse for the next minute because I want to be safe and I really want to reach the level that I need to reach. So guys, zum Gruß. Clicking the mouse is really fun. I wish there was no more to do. It's basically cookie clicker at this point in this game. Yeah, you can also listen to the fantastic music this game has. I'm like making all these jokes and it's going by so quickly, but the first act in this game took me at least 10 to 12 casual hours when I was young. And it's an absolutely brilliant game. I love this, especially this campaign. Zum Gruß. Yeah, as I said, I just want to be safe. I want to have enough XP. So, zum Gruß. Alright, that should be good. So now the game is lagging like hell because I played his zum Gruß animation so many times. Now we're in Act 2. That was Act 1. Pretty good. And Act 2 is gonna go by as quickly, I assure you, because of some more glitching we're gonna do. So we're now in the Underdark, but we're with a nice drow. You know, like there's the bad drow that like want to kill me and blah blah blah, and there's the really nice drow. And these are the nice drow, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is make Nithura and Valen our henchmen. There we go, and then we can actually start leveling up, and we're gonna level up as Monk, of course, because Monk gives me tons of combat staff feats. Also, Nithura is gonna cancel this, and additionally, it will give me movement speed, as I said earlier. And since we have so much XP, I can just like level up as much as I want, and become an epic level monk, right? That's really nice. So we're gonna pick a bunch of nice feats like epic weapon focus. We're gonna pick up epic prowess because we can. We're gonna pick up some health and stuff. This is prowess. And also we need epic fire resistance, and the reason for that is that we're a melee character, and there's a spell that's called Fire Shield, and it deals a ton of damage to melee characters. And some of the NPCs, including the final boss of this chapter, will use that against us, and we really don't want to get killed by that. I need to concentrate to not pick the wrong things here, so I want to level up my skills now because I'm max level monk. Or not max, but as much as I want. Also, yes, I forgot to put points into lore, but it's completely alright. And now we pick critical hits and epic toughness for more HP, and now we could become rogue. And the literal only reason why we become rogue is because we want to have appraise. So appraise, and I've messed up. That's really bad. So I'm just gonna load again. That's completely fine. Gives me more time to explain stuff. So I need to talk to the seer again and press 1 a lot. And then press 1 a lot and even more. Okay. Nope, this is the wrong thing. Alright, there we go. Nope, I don't want to become a wizard. So first thing I'm going to do this time is make Nithura give me all her stuff, because obviously the only reason why you ever get friends is to rob all of their equipment. to sell it later on, right guys? That's what you all did in your casual playthroughs, just admit it. And then we just remove her from the party because we don't need her anymore and she's just annoying and just gonna talk to us. Really nice. Also, this boy's boots, I really like him. Just, hello? Thank you, and then you can go. So, unfortunately I have to do all this leveling again, but if you have any donations, Zook, that's probably a good time to do this. If not, then rest in peace, me, just talking about nothing. But yeah, maybe I can talk about the story of the game while I mess up my skills again. So in this game, you are actually the Valkyries, who's the final boss of this act. She has bound the devil of the 7th or 8th hell, Mephistopheles, to her will, and it turns out, big plot twist. I'm sorry to spoil this right now, so don't get mad at me. It turns out that it was just the plan of Mephistopheles all along, and he wanted you to survive. Like, most games don't even tell you why you're surviving everything. But in this game, you have an artifact that just brings you to life back over and over again, and that was made by the devil himself, and he just wants you to survive so that you kill the Valkyries, so that he can use the same spell that she used on him to bind you to his will, and that's what he's going to do with us, so that's really nice. Or, I mean, not so much. But yeah, the final quest is just to beat the devil, and we're gonna do that in a very, very nice way, so trust me. So hopefully this time I didn't make any mistakes. I'm just gonna put everything I can into these skills. Actually, lore is not that important, so whatever. And then the last thing I need is... I do have fire resist, so I just pick toughness, and then I become a rogue. And now it should be all good. Hey, we did it. We didn't mess up. Now I can put the rest into lore. Okay, so this is all the levels we need. We finally did it. And now we need to... Actually, in this part of the... excuse me. In this part of the campaign, you're supposed to prepare for an epic battle between you and the Valkyries' army. So the Valkyries is the evil drow queen, and you're with the good drow, and she tries to... Or she's planning an attack on the good drow, and you're supposed to gain allies on all kinds of islands. And this is one of the islands. This is the island of the Maker. It's full of golems, and you can actually go into the basement and convince the golems to help you. And that's what I'm going to do, but not because I actually want them to help me, but just because it's the fastest one of the quests that I need to do. Also, I'm going to clip this guy. Nicely done. That's actually harder than it looks. I'm a cow, yes. Everything's normal. So now we're in the basement. We're not supposed to be here because this golem I just passed is unbeatable. I'm gonna place a marker here for later. So remember, this red ball that I placed right there is a teleport marker that I can use to teleport back to. And now all I need to do is finish this quest as fast as possible. And the only reason why I'm on the Island of the Maker, out of all the side quests you can do, there's literally 10 or so you can do, is because it's the fastest one to finish. And I just need to finish one. And also this guy is really, really annoying. And he's preventing me from clipping this door. So he's telling me, please don't enter this door. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to. I swear, I'm just going to clip it. Oh no, that was close. So every time I pass him, he triggers a dialogue. And that makes my camera move. And so that's why it's really, 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 really annoying to do this trick. He also teleports me around, as you can see. It's really nice. Oh my god, the camera is like the most annoying thing. There we go. Alright, so now I need to clip this door as well because it's trapped. And I don't want to be in combat on the other side. And I did it. It's nicely done. And now I can just... These are their private rooms with their private power source. I'm just going to steal it because I'm a really, really evil person. And now I'm going to teleport back to the main room. Also, this is the Reaper. The Reaper is the one that was, spoiler alert, convinced or forced by Mephistopheles to bring you back to life every time you die. And he never tells you, because he's not allowed to, of course, he never tells you why he's doing that. And yeah, it is in fact because he was bound by the devil, and the devil just believes in you that you are able to beat the Valkyries, and we're in fact going to do that. So now I've convinced these golems to help me, and the only reason why I did this is because now, the next time I leave the Temple of Lolth, which is Can I please use the door? Thanks. Okay, so now once I exit this room right here, it's going to trigger a dream, because Mephistopheles sends me all these dreams. So what I'm gonna do is have this dialogue open to place a marker, and just enter the dream. And the way cutscenes work in these games, and I did not get it, so I have to do it again. So cutscenes actually work in that way that they teleport your actual self into the cutscene, make you invincible and invisible, and that way control the camera, because otherwise the camera is uncontrollable in this game. And that means I'm literally in the cutscene. I'm literally in that room. And there I go, so I have a red ball there, so that means I just place the marker into the cutscene. I can skip the cutscene, go to the realm of the Reaper, and then teleport to the marker I placed in the cutscene. And that's just gonna conveniently put me right into the very, very, very final room of the entire campaign. So that's nice. So now I'm in the Valkyries' throne room. There's Mephistopheles. That's her. I'm just gonna quick save and then beat the shit out of her, and that finishes the entire act, because this is the real Valkyries. And there you can see her fire shield that I'm dodging with my epic fire resist. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna loot all her stuff, because it's really nice, and then you can enjoy this cutscene. I could skip it, but it's really hilarious, so just enjoy this. So this is Mephistopheles breaking free from his curse, or his banishment. And now he tells you, lol, I screwed you over, you're my servant now. Ha ha ha. And these guys, all of them, they're currently beating the shit out of my real invisible, invincible self that is controlling the camera, walking down the stairs right now. And this is just a fake clone me that Mephistopheles is banishing to the hell right now. So he just tells you, okay, goodbye, I'm gonna send you to the 8th hell, and then I'm gonna be able to rule the overworld, because you freed me from the Valkyries' binding. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Get some lulz in chat, please. But yeah, so that was Act 2. And Act 2 is really short as well, as you can see. Act 3 is a bit longer, but it's the last one. So now he tells me, oh man, I'm sorry, I screwed you over, I had to. And you're like, whoa! And then he's like, yeah, but you know, there's a way you can actually do this. Oh no, this is the wrong ring. I want the right ring. I want this ring. Alright, so now we're in Hell, and this is the 8th layer of Hell, so for all of you D&D nerds out of there, this is Kanya. Kanya is a frozen wasteland. It's one of the deepest layers of Hell, so it's a really, really hostile kind of area, but conveniently there's a nice tavern here. The tavern barkeeper is a dragon, so this is the barkeeper. And there's a boy right here, and this boy, he has a shop, and he's not a very smart person, so don't judge him, okay? So it turns out that the way his shop works... Oh, that was dumb. Oh well. So I should have identified that thing before I sold it, but it's completely alright. I just lost some gold. So you might remember that I put some points into appraise, and appraise in this game, it works like this, so it makes you judge how worth an item is. So I can buy this full plate for 42,000 gold pieces, and then sell it to him for 38,000 gold pieces. So that's really nice. We're just gonna keep doing that. So I really like this guy's armor, and he likes my armor even more, so we're gonna make some good deals. This is how capitalism works, guys. Trust me. So if you're really, really good at, like, really charismatic and really nice person, then people will just do about anything for you. And I need all of this gold, so I told you before, in all good RPGs, you need infinite XP and infinite gold. I need all this gold, not only to buy me the 6th gear and become a shiny golden knight of I don't know what, but in fact, the way the story unfolds, and I need to do this for a while so I might as well talk about it, is that Mephistopheles has found out the true name. So the Celestials, or the gods in this game, they give you a true name when you are born. And if you find out one's true name, you are able to command them to do anything you want them to do. And Mephistopheles found out the true name of the Reaper, and that way he forced him to do what he did to me. And the way he did that is he had a Celestial, like a Celestial fall in love with him, and that Celestial is a knower of names, and she knows all the names, all the true names, And then he betrayed her, he found out the Reaper's real name, and then he buried her in some tomb in the deep wastelands of Kanya. And our quest is now to find her, free her from the tomb, find out Mephistopheles' real name so that we can actually stop him from destroying the entirety of Overworld. And she's actually she's I mean, I don't want to say she's a prostitute, but she wants some money for her stuff, okay? So she asks you to give you a ton of money, okay? So if you want to know anyone's true name, she's like, yeah, but please give me 500,000. I mean, sorry, the gods demand I need 500,000 gold pieces for that, okay? So that's why I have to gain a lot of money. So now we have 920,000 gold pieces. This is probably enough. For the rest of the game, we actually need some stuff because we want to be stronger than we are right now. Also notice how fast I'm going right now. This is because I'm an epic level 30 monk. So I run like a madman right now. So we need to go to another merchant who has the actual nice equipment, okay? And this is this guy. He's a devil, but he doesn't want to help me unless I help him finish some business. So I just go down here into his mines, take care of this lazy boy who's sleeping, rip in peace, and then we go back and he's like, dude, nice, you helped me with my mines, but now I'm gonna sell you anything you want. And in fact, that's what I'm gonna do. So he has a nice belt with millions of strength, and he has potions of heal, which I'm gonna buy because I need a few just for safety. I don't want this marathon run to die. So 7 should be enough. So we equip all of this and sell the rest. There we go. And now we're off to our epic quest. So in order to find the Knower of Names, we go wake a guy up that is sleeping for thousands of years. It's really nice. Also, we kill his waifu, so he doesn't know yet, but this is his waifu. And his waifu is dead. So rip him. And now, since we kill his waifu, and he doesn't know yet because he's still sleeping, we're gonna wake him up by stabbing a dagger into his thighs. It's actually really, really nice. He's like, lol, I wake up after millions of years of slumber to find out who my true love is. And then you tell him, maybe, just maybe, I killed your true love. Okay, so he has a ring. I need that ring. No, it's a lot of fuzz. Like, the story is kind of complicated, but don't even worry about it. We just accept that in order to get that ring that we need desperately, we need to take care of all these skeletons that he put here for whatever reason in his sick mind. Also, they're really, really dangerous, and I can easily die in this fight, so I need to be careful. And I'm actually nice. I dodged 2 attacks, so that was really nice. Some good RNG there. Less RNG. Okay. But I'm gonna quick save in between, because this boy, the big bone golem, he uses Stunning Fist. And Stunning Fist can actually stun you if you have a bad roll. You know, D&D, you roll dice with 20 sides. And if you have a bad roll, then you're stunned and he just kills you. There's nothing you can do. So I'm just gonna quick save like a madman. Also, yes, enjoy the ha-has! Ha-ha! So yeah, Schlaghagel means for flurry of blows, just gives you additional attacks. It's a monk skill or feat or ability. It's an ability, I think. And also I'm using knockback as much as possible, because knockback stuns these skeletons so they're not able to punch me. They're dealing like a lot of damage, as you can see, so there we go. I'm using a lot of my heal potions, but it's completely fine. Activate Flurry of Blows, and then put this guy to sleep. So this is how it looks like when he's knocked back. Or knocked down, sorry, knocked back. Haha. Yeah, this is one of the harder fights in this game. There's one really hard fight coming up that I can skip with a crazy glitch, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it because it's extremely difficult. Yeah, also you can notice how I have Great Cleave, so every time I kill someone I get a free attack on someone else that is next to me. So every time I kill a skeleton, I get an extra attack on a skeleton that is standing next to me. Okay, we survived this. Hopefully we're gonna survive the last bone mass as well. It's just taking a nap. Okay, we did it. So now we can assemble the ring. Okay, we did it. So now we have the ring, and I'm gonna bind this ring. I need to equip it, and everything gets nice and pink, so Kappa Pride, guys. We never tell this guy, by the way, what we did. We're like, he advised us to get the ring, so that's what we did. And now this is a puzzle ring, so we can actually see these arrows pointing us where to go, and also we can see portals that we're not supposed to see normally. And turns out, Mephistopheles, on his way to protecting the knower of names' tomb, he has let back behind these. Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Okay, so I'm a pixie because I have a stupid item that makes me transform, even though I don't want to. Haha. Yeah, this is one of the Guardians of the Path that Mephistopheles left behind. There's 3 of them, 5 of them originally, but the sleeping man has already killed a few, so we're all a dog now. Oh, my dog. But yeah, there's some sick trick coming up. So there's this barrier right here. You're supposed to do something. I don't actually know what the quest wants you to do, but I don't really mind. Like, what you're supposed to do is not what I'm intending to do. Once I have killed this guy, the amulet tells me, yo, dude, nice, that's how you transform, and I don't care. So what I'm gonna do instead is rest. So there's a resting mechanic, and actually you can quick rest by quick save, quick loading once you're resting, and that gives me back my familiar. And you could see how my nice panther with the name of, what is it, Jaden Rush, of course, that's my boy, he could do some nice things, and I can do even more things. So if I use Jaden Rush to walk really slowly, where did I go? Jaden Rush, hello, what did you do to me? Oh, we're clipped on the other side. So also that is all I need Jaden Rush for, so goodbye Jaden Rush. So now we go to the Mimic's lair, and we're going to equip this bullshitty armor, because what the Mimic's going to do is going to strip me of the armor that I'm currently wearing, and I don't want my super sick permanent haste armor to go away, so this is the Mimic. The Mimic is a walking chest that really likes wealthy stuff, or precious stuff. Jetzt bleibt endlich stillstehen. Hoppla. Yeah, so what we have to do here is, once again, a big puzzle with like all kinds of things, and the big puzzle is just equip and unequipping the puzzle ring over and over. So here is the glitch that I was talking about earlier. So if I move in a very peculiar way here, I can avoid a certain trigger. And what I need to do now is, first of all, cast myself invisible so that these guys don't follow me, but more importantly, I need to be fast. So I'm on a 3-minute timer right now in order to finish this lair, the dungeon of the Mimic, and kill her. And trust me, that's not very easy. Because this is the biggest goddamn piece of RNG. Oh, it's so annoying. So I need to lure the Mimic into a machine that can kill her, because she's not vulnerable with normal weapons. And the only way to do that is by using these piles of gems that get generated by these gem mine machines or whatever, and then lure her into the machine. And I really hope this doesn't take more than 50 hours. That would be really nice. Also, she eats these rats, so I'm just gonna kill some rats on the way. So now I need to find a piece of a pile of gems as quickly as possible. Oh, there's one. And there's another one. I'm just gonna pick up both because both are better than one. And now I just pray to the big gods of RNG in this game. Oh, what is this rat doing? There's an invisible rat that I just can't see. Okay, there's the Mimic at least, so I'm gonna place these here. Oh, she left. God damn it. Yeah, these piles of gems are kind of glitchy. As you can see, they disappear and appear very easily. So the Mimic is just randomly pulling herself around to eat rats and gems. It's kind of disgusting. That was a rat, by the way. So I hope that she pulls herself there. Oh, that looks good. Bless RNG! Oh, do it! Just gonna quick save. Please move here. Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes! Bless RNG! Please, please go there. Nee! Go there! Yes! Ah, that was really nice. That was actually really nice. We did it. Bless RNG. And this is him. We're just gonna have him knocked down. Haha. He can use heal potions. No! God fucking damn it. So we need to knock him down so he can't heal himself with heal potions. And then beat the shit out of him. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we have this really cool demonic claw that the Mimic was using to pull herself over obstacles, and I'm gonna use that as well now. It seems kind of cool, but for speedrun it's kind of boring. Also, these are some guys you beat up in the first part of the campaign that I'm not playing right now in the first part, the very first campaign and the second one. But the funny thing is, they are super strong and literally impossible to beat. But it turns out that if I just walk in a certain way, the trigger doesn't extend through the entire room, and they just never, like, are aware that they never want to talk to me. Also, Jaden Rush is back, because we don't want to do this encounter. Instead, we're gonna have Jaden Rush do some magic here. Jaden Rush, do it. No, Jaden Rush! God damn it. So this is kind of a hard clip, I'm not even kidding. You need to be in a certain position, and then need to move your familiar in about the right way. Jaden Rush, concentrate. Yes! Okay, we did it. So now we just skipped another really hard encounter. And we're in the Puzzler's Lair, so these guys are kind of mad at something. So they just want to beat you up. But they're really annoying, really. They can't really kill me. They just get in my ways. Rip Jaden Rush. So there's a sick puzzle, guys. So do you see these arrows? I wonder what this means. So there's buttons and an arrow. It's a hard puzzle, but I think I can figure it out with you guys. Like, maybe if I press the button when it points into a certain direction, it will teleport me over. This is complicated, but I think I can solve it, guys. I think I can do it. Oh shit. That was actually really fast. Okay, okay, I'm a 200 IQ genius. I actually solved the puzzle first try. And now I just walk through this door and make it look easy, and walk through this door and make it... I told you guys, walking through doors is not as easy as it looks, and we did it. Nicely done. Now there's only one Guardian for the Path left, and this guy is, as I said, there's a glitch in this level. So earlier I avoided a certain trigger that tells me how to solve the sick puzzle in the Mimic Lair. But since I avoided it, it's on a 3-minute timer to make a pop-up dialogue, and that dialogue never popped up because I went too quickly through the entire level. And now I'm in this area, and the 3 minutes are still counting down, and if I did it correctly, then it's gonna run out in this level. And coincidentally, this event, it's something like, it's close to what a wrong warp does. It's a certain event number, and the event number in this area points to something else than in the other area. That means in this area sometimes, and I actually didn't get it, too bad, so I actually do have to kill this Guardian of the Path. But in this area, if you do it correctly, then it despawns the Guardian of the Path and spawns the portal immediately that is, sorry, is spawned once you kill him. So now I have to actually kill him, and he's really hard as well, so I need some good damage rolls, and I need to use True Strike. As you can see, all these guys are beating me up as well. Just really, really annoying. And he's concealed, and he uses spells and so on, so And he's using Implosion. If I make up one bad roll, then I'm gonna instantly die. But I didn't, so thank God, bless RNG. So basically if I roll a 1 at any point, I just instantly die on these spells. I'm not hitting him at all, as you can see. I'm getting really, really unlucky here. I'm getting really, 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 really unlucky. I'm dead. I need to do it again. Shit. As I said, this fight is really, really hard because of all the spells he uses. I need to hit him once the spells are not there, but I'm not getting very lucky right now. I'm dead again. Imperial IQ and metric IQ. Oh, that was a 73 roll. That's really nice. Hopefully this time. 74. So as you can see, you can get really lucky and then he's a piece of cake, but if you're not getting lucky, then it's not that easy. God damn it. Bless RNG, guys. La la la. I hope that I don't roll a 1. Oh, nice. I got some nice hits there, so hopefully this time we will be able to kill him. And if I roll a bad roll here, again, I'm dead. Okay, I didn't. So all of these big spells that he's casting are instant kill spells. And if I do one bad roll, it's over. But we did it, guys. Bless RNG. I do affirmation. So now, this is the knower of places. And she is... There we go. She's gonna tell me where the knower of names is and then make a nice portal for me, so... God bless her. I mean, she's literally God, so she's a celestial. Now we're at the final place in the run. We're in some fortress of some ice giants or something. It doesn't really matter. This is the original place where the battle between Mephistopheles and some other guys took place, and that's where he buried his lover, the knower of names, and now we need to find her. We'll watch this sick cutscene in 2018. Easy kill. He's really mad now. Okay, so now we need to run like a madman through this. It's really nice that we're so fast, right? Well, this is the final area of the game, pretty much. Huge battle is raging between the Abyssals and the Devils. Abyssals being the demons in D&D. And now everyone's favorite Balor. Yeah, this is a Balor. Everyone's favorite combat is coming up, so or favorite fight. So all of these dudes have 1 HP, or I mean, not really, but I can just infinitely cleave here because I one-shot pretty much all of them, and as long as I keep on cleaving, as long as I don't roll a bad roll, I can instantly kill them all in one single round. So that's really nice. Is it Donation Man here? Is that correct?
Let me check for you. There is not, no.
Oh, hell, Zook. I appreciate you being here, though, yeah.
How are we, chat? How are we doing on this fine day?
But yeah, so
how's
basically...
commentary been on your own?
It's fantastic, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No worries, go ahead.
So yeah, basically these guys, they can spawn either with the scythe or a bow. And the bow guys, they don't move towards me, so... Oh man, what a slaughter. So I don't want many guys with bows. So because I want to keep cleaving as much as possible, of course. And I have to kill exactly 100 of these. And because I'm a monk, this is just not very hard, as you can see. Sometimes he just stops attacking there for whatever reason. Please attack. Hackathon is sometimes 200 IQ and sometimes 10 IQ, so. And now, the last Guardian of the Path is coming. And an epic cutscene is gonna play that I can't skip. Look at him. He's actually dangerous again, like, just like all the other Guardians of the Path. They're the only boss fights that can actually harm me in any way. I'm gonna have some quick saves. But it is possible to one-cycle him, so bless RNG! So while he's casting, I can actually deal so much damage to him, but it's no way I can do the one-cycle because I got too unlucky. So every time he's too wounded, he's gonna do this. He's gonna teleport away and knock me over. That's really annoying. And then he's gonna heal himself. He knocked me over again. Please. Oh my god. It's already a 3-cycle. Ah! He's healing himself like crazy right now, it's great. For a cycle. I mean, keep in mind, it is possible to one-cycle him, and it's completely luck-based. I think we got him now. There we go. And now we just need to free the Knower of Names. Am I stuck? Okay, I'm not stuck. Thank God. So we're gonna go over here and use the amulet that turned me into a wolf earlier. The only time in the entire run I'm gonna use it. And I'm gonna become the rock boy. And the only reason I do that is to do this sick cutscene where I throw over the catapult. Yeah. Okay, we did it, boys. Okay, so now we have. So for whatever reason, my haste is gone. That happens every time after you transform. And there she is. Hopefully I didn't do anything wrong when I remembered correctly. That's her. And now I need to give her an insane amount of gold, and then we're good. I need hers, 200,000 gold. I need the one of Mephistopheles, 500,000 gold. I need the one of the... There we go, we did it all, and the game's about to end. Because now we know the devil's true name, we know Mephistopheles, our arch nemesis. We can actually command him to do whatever we want, so we can decide to rule the world together with him, or... I mean, that's what I'm hopefully gonna do, is command him really nicely to please die, and he's just gonna do it, because you know his true name? One sick cutscene is in front of us, guys. There we go, we're back in Waterdeep. Time is coming up. And now you can be like, I command you to die, and time. And now he please died.
That was a 46-25.
Hell yeah, we went above estimate because I fucked up my leveling. Really nice. Yes.
That's when you know it's a good run.
Yeah, that's when you just know it's a classy run. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so now